When they say time is running out for the hostages, this is what they mean. The IDF and Shin Bet retrieved late Monday night the bodies of 6 Israeli hostages who were all kidnapped alive by Hamas-led terrorists on October 7th.
Overnight, our brave forces returned the bodies of 6 of our hostages that have been held by the murderous Hamas terrorists: Avram Munda, age 79, Alex Danzig, age 76, Chaim Peri, age 79, Yagev Buchstav, age 34, Yoram Metzger, aged 80, and Nadav Popplewell, aged 51, all of blessed memory.
Munder was the only one believed to still be alive, but his body was discovered in a tunnel in southern Gaza's Khan Yunis, along with the other 5 deceased hostages.
We woke up to sad news on the one hand. On the other hand, we unfortunately knew that this was how it would end. We understood from other hostages who returned from captivity. We were aware of the dire conditions they're held in and the various physical and emotional torture they endured. And for the elderly, this is even more challenging. We had some hope that he managed to survive this very long period. To our understanding, he was still alive in March. That means he could have been saved long ago, but it wasn't done.
Tuesday's news further angered relatives of the hostages, many of whom accused Prime Minister Netanyahu of choosing political survival over the hostages.
At the end of the meeting I had with Mossad Chief David Barnea back in May, he told me, and I quote, "Einav, my dear, unfortunately, in the current political constellation, a deal to release the hostages is not possible."
The Mossad denied the claim, but according to other hostage family members who met with Netanyahu on Tuesday, he was, quote, "not sure there will be a deal."
We are making an effort to return the hostages under conditions that will allow the maximum number of hostages to be released in the first stage of the deal. I say this clearly. This is a goal I set. But the other thing is to preserve our strategic security assets in the face of great pressures from home and abroad, and we stand by that.
Netanyahu's comment came after meeting with U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken, who said Israel had accepted a proposal to bridge differences holding up the deal and urged Hamas to do the same.
Israel says they can work it out, they're prepared, but I was told Hamas was now backing off. It remains to be seen. We're going to keep pushing.
As for Hamas, it continues to accuse the Americans for aligning with Netanyahu's demands.
When Secretary of State Blinken says that the Israelis have agreed, and then the Israelis say that there is an updated document, that means that the American administration is giving in to the Israeli pressures and not the opposite. According to what we have received from the mediators, Israel came to the meeting in Doha with new demands and more conditions that even contradict President Biden's proposal.
Secretary Blinken left Israel for further meetings in Egypt and Qatar ahead of additional talks in Cairo on Thursday. In the meantime, 109 hostages remain in Gaza, and the ceasefire deal can still save the few dozen who are still alive, at least for now.